Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Lothlórien campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. We are starting to come into the last leg of this campaign, actually. We are pushing Angmar to the west, and I'm planning to start giving some of those settlements over to the Dunedain. Like when we've taken Ostsul, for example, I will start giving some territories back to them and maybe just set up a nice little boundary for me here, unless I'm just gonna keep pushing Angmar back, because something's telling me that we have a lot of turns to go, because Haldir, the ring bearer, I wanted to move him through Goblin Town, but these buggers don't move, so we can't really get through here. And if we go further south, we have western and eastern, I guess, Moria or Khazad-dûm, and the odds of us being able to just sneak through there are even worse, because it's two settlements and units in between and whatnot. So the other option would be down through, like, Goblin territory, Dunland territory. I don't know, maybe even some Enedwyth stuff. Middlemen. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on down here. I should have kept that in mind when I toggled the Fog of War, actually. But I don't really want to use it too much for tactical advantage, the toggle Fog of War. Rather just taking a look at the bigger picture of the world. So, Haldir will need to start moving a long-ass way around, like 5 turns before he's even down here. And then he's just going to keep going. Pick up some new troops along the way, so we have a full Galadhrim force with high-tier cavalry and Ents and whatnot. That's my plan, at least. We might even throw in some more supporting armies. And then he's just gonna keep walking down. Oh, golly, lag already. To Mount Doom. Toss in the ring, and then we will be done with this campaign. Because I think Gondor has been doing really, really well. And so has, I think Rohan has done pretty well as well. But most of all, I think Gondor, in alliance with Dorwinion, should be able to keep down the eastern side. Now, let's just start going through and see. I will keep wasting money on recruitment of high tier stuff, because Woodland Realm is still at war with Dale and Erebor, and both of them are allied to Khazad-dûm, who are an absolute powerhouse. They are an absolute powerhouse in this campaign. When we toggle the Fog of War, we see that they have like armies stashed up here along the mountain range, and I don't feel safe with that at all. So I will just keep trying to recruit high tier stuff whenever I can. Speaking of which, do we have any of that up here? Yes. Even more, I mean, these troops are just amazing. I love it that I can start recruiting a lot of them, but we still need to keep a somewhat of a solid eye on our economy, of course. But we are still making quite a lot of money, and the army upkeep is below 50k, so I think we should be fine. Morvatarth, I will still keep this garrison here, just trying to get more free upkeep units, and I'm gonna get even more with the practice ranges and whatnot. Another thing that I want to check right now is if the Hitherbin, the high-tier cavalry for Lothlórien, comes from the Yavanna's Garden. Enables training of Ents, but why? What do I need to get the forest stables? Hall of Culture. So I can get them in Galadhrim, but I can't get that high tier stable in Limhir. So I can get that stable in Galadhrim, and I think I have it already in Amon Lank as well. Yes. So it's only some settlements that I can get the Hitherbin. Maybe that's what we actually saw from the Yavanna's Garden. Don't think it says anything here about next level stables, but okay, I just need to recruit them as often as I can, because those Hitherbin are really good, actually. That's the best cavalry we can get, so I want to get as much of that as possible. I'm also actually considering buying myself another general And I don't know, should I try to send him this way around? Feels like such a waste as well. He might be the one leading the other army that's moving alongside Aldir. But that's not the highest of my priorities right now. I think I'm building everywhere where I need to. And I'm also gonna try, I mean, it's too late to start looking at like which regions are good for what resources and whatnot. I'm just gonna keep spending on trade and farming and whatnot. We are also laying siege to Galadhrim. We have a quest, I believe. Yes, to take Galadhrim within 11 turns. We don't have a general manning this army, because if we take Enpremi out of this one, they actually are not that pissed, but we are losing quite a lot of money taking him out. So I will keep having him there and just hope that whatever captain we'll get here is going to be good enough to take Galadhrim. And we also have one spy in here that's hopefully going to be able to open the gate. If not, we'll just push through, basically. It's going to hurt a lot, but we are going to take it. We are going to persevere. And in Atheline, we also have a lot of buildings that need to be doing... I mean, this is a long-ass intro. Sorry. I don't think we can just end the turn and see what the next one has in store for us. And as always, I will make sure to edit those cutscenes out, because I think that they kind of mess with the flow. And if that works out for you, just write it down in the comments below. I would love to know if the editing is actually worth it or not. But here we go, ending the turn. Look at that. A suitable husband. I didn't even have to buy another general. I just need to know where this one winds up. He sucks in command, so I'm gonna need him to be a governor somewhere, because his acumen is better than his command. Dutiful, pretty old though. Generally loyal, tolerant to foreigners, dutiful, fair fighter, elf, Nando. Okay, yeah, sure. Where did he wind up though? Dorlingvar, of course, in the capital. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna push him over towards like Angsul or something like that, where he can govern. Great. And recruitment report, Framsburg. Yeah, we did get a lot of good stuff that I think I will keep there for now. Mount Celeborn got a lot of great units. And then a bunch of retraining. Because, I mean, I don't really think we're gonna need to send more troops this way. But we might. We are very soon going to be able to start recruiting better units from these regions as well. Like Khazad-dûm, we can already get the Yavanas chosen here, which we might as well get to start sending west. In Mount Graham, we can also get the tier 2s, and here we can already start getting the better ones, and everything from Litash, basically, and west, I will keep sending to the Angmarim front lines. Construction report, Erui, you got the archery range, and I would like for you to go straight into the marksman range. We would also need better armor. Irrigation, Let's start with the marksman range, actually. Just going straight up military. Rolling Var, catapult maker. Do we need to splurge anything here? We don't have any problems with law or anything like that. And I don't think we should be getting attacked here soon. But the public baths gonna add to population growth and whatnot. And that's gonna make us money in the long run. So that's gonna work out there. Buralje got the army barracks. And let's go for the... What is the... Let's see. What is the farming like? An average harvest. So it might not be worth it with the irrigation. Let's just get the Merchant's Wharf. I mean, trading feels like a safe investment. And we can also get these guys right away. To the southeast, got the Valiant Council Hall. So now we will go... What's your farming like here? Poor harvest. Okay, so no use getting the irrigation, I guess. Let's go for the army barracks then. And a Thaur archery range. I think an armor would be a good idea to get here. And a Valiant Council Hall as well, of course. So many good things. Crop rotation. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep looking at these things. Average harvest. So maybe a crop rotation would be worth it. Or a fairground. Because I think we're making more from trade than we are from farming. Trade. Yeah. Making a bit more from trade. So I'm going to get the fairground. And then we have... This is going to take a while. Enithaur, already been there. Runen got the guard barracks. Let's go straight in for the army barracks here. And Logarth got the marksman range, so we will start getting... Ooh, yes. And then crop rotation. If you have good enough or average harvest. Okay, let's get the crop rotation. And then Earlstone irrigation. I mean, military garrison. Don't... Yeah, we do actually have a lot of corruption here, so we need that law bonus. Litash got the marksman range, and you should have corruption here as well. Can you get the better stables? You cannot. Let's get the military garrison to decrease the corruption even more. And then finally, we have Athelin Artist Studio, and I'm gonna go for the Builders Guild house here, so everything else is cheaper. You see that we have so many good buildings to get here. But first of all, I want them to be cheaper and built faster. So there we go. Faction announcements, new family member, and we also got a retinue expansion. That's awesome. Made a little bit of profit, but we've spent basically all of that already. Now I want to see if there's anything cool we can get around here. Doesn't really look like it. More of a Tarth, you're not ready yet either. Mount Graham, you keep walking over there. And then I'm gonna take the eastern side of the Anduin, so we don't accidentally run into Khazad-dûm, because I don't trust any of my allies right now, basically. And that's why I'm recruiting so gosh darn much. Now, I want to see... Yeah, we are going to take this battle, and hopefully it will all work out just fine. Oh, it's even open for us. That's perfect. So, assault. And you don't get any garrison. So we are going to fight this one on the map, and hopefully we can minimize our casualties as much as possible. Let's do this. Beautiful fog. Can we get some better weather? Ooh, beautiful. We actually can. So start the deployment, and I'm hoping that he will just be hugging the square right away, actually, and not try to hold the gates, because that will lead to a lot of casualties for us. Take our melee forces, our archers. The Ents I don't think I will be using here, but rather we will try to use up these cheaper or tier 2 troops that are easily replenishable, easily replenished. And you can stand behind and start the battle.
Our spy has opened the gates.
Yes.
Let's be done with this wretched siege.
Please run back. There we go. So, let's move in with our infantry and also move in with our archers. And all of you can actually run, including you. Run. And hopefully we'll be able to just shoot them down at the square if we find a good enough position for our archers. Doesn't really look like that's the case. But I'm still going to use my arrows as much as possible, because arrows are a lot cheaper than elven lives. Let's see. You are... Okay, you lads are already through. So now we want to find a good position for you to start shooting. And we don't need to fire at will yet. Maybe like just here? And then like use them one at a time. Whoop. That's a bit too cocky. Actually, you can stand there. And then start shooting. And then where they've used up their ammunition, we can just start with the next, and the next, and the next. So I'm just gonna fast forward this one. Not gonna cut it out, but just plow through it quickly. We are dropping them, but the Witch Knights, they do have shields. So they are not that easily killed, but we have a lot of arrows left to use. So we might be able to just kill them without losing a single elf. That would be optimal. I mean, compare this to if they would have also had like a full garrison who would have hugged the gates, and we don't have a ballista or anything. We would have lost so many elves. But so far, this is going swell. We've killed 66, 60... Oh, golly, every volley deals so much damage. I'd actually want to see... You have 10 missile damage, 8 and 10. Yeah, they are so good, these archers. And once you're done, I will just send you back. And then I think we're gonna use the Bedu and Goliath for the last couple of volleys. And you're out of ammo. We can move you back. One more volley. And there we go. Bedu and Goliath, you're up. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is exactly the kind of sieges I want. Because I think we should also be able to defend this one pretty easily. How many do they actually have left? 4. The last ones are sturdy as hell, too. Now it's basically just general left, I'm guessing, and a Guardian of Khazad-dûm or whatever that was. Come on. He's blooded up. Should drop any second now. The accuracy is actually pretty good here. If you see the spread on their arrows, it's very, very narrow.
We're under attack.
Yeah, no shit. I don't want to have to send in any melee troops. I want to do this only with archers. There we go.
Clear victory.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Love these kind of sieges. So easily taken. Galadriel. We will just move into it. I don't know. It's a city, so it can be upgraded even more. But the problem is, they don't like us here at all because we don't have a general. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to sack it. And now they're a little bit happier. I'm just going to go through and see if there are any buildings I can destroy that I don't need. Like so, for example. We still have a bunch of important buildings like Fairground and Mason's Guild House and things like that. But I am now going to get the Artist Studio, get a spy as well. And then let's see if we can move any spies. We have 3 here. Your culture is at 64. I would rather like to wait with sending you until we have at least like 70 something. You can also get the Artist Studio here, that's gonna help. How's it going in Atheline culture-wise? 49, so we will still keep a couple of agents in there. And Nokvaraklo, we don't have any spies in there. Morvatarth, your culture should be amazing already. Yeah, 95, we don't need you in here. So I'm gonna take all of these agents and start moving them to Galadriel. There we go. So that will help a lot with the culture growth in that settlement. Great. How difficult should it be to get a general? I mean, we already have one on his way to Angsul. Got 2 grand for that, so now we have 15. Let's just check real quickly if we are building in all of our settlements. I'm on Lank. There's nothing here for us to build, really. A military garrison, but we don't need that. And apart from that, looks like we are building everywhere. So I'm just gonna save the rest of my money, actually. And we're also gonna want... Oh, just look at this. We're also gonna want to replace these early tier troops with higher quality as quickly as possible. So let's just start getting like some good releg here as well. I think they would be very efficient against dwarves. And I would also like to get more units here as well. I just don't trust them walking around with full stacks in my territories. We can't get anything. I just want to... Okay, so many turns left until we get the next units, but you are not free upkeep yet. You will be when we get the marksman range, so that's gonna work out. But I think we are just going to like rush through these turns, so we will get Haldid into a better position. Yeah, nothing more to do here, but I would also like to start... Oh, right, this is what we're gonna do. You are going to move into this Angmarim fort. And I'm gonna hope that they will actually attack me here with Lord Saradok the Aggressive. And then we can lay siege to Osul, give that one to the Dúnedain.
My lord,
if we find them.
without question. If only I could.
Is this the Dúnedain?
Yes, my
Yeah.
lord.
So you will be chimming over there, and we'll get ready to start giving them some settlements. And, I mean, Nok-Oraklo is technically bordering them. So I'm really hoping they won't be attacking us soon. And if we would start moving out units from Athelin, I think they would get pissy with us. And they could also start moving down these armies. I'd rather fight them in a defensive battle. And just crush them against the walls there, rather than having them move down and take Athelin. So now I'm going to play it pretty safe, just to make sure that Haldir will be on the move. So we can already end the turn. Dorwinion has started moving up and doing something stupid. And how's it going? Can we recruit anything fun from any of these regions? Feels so weird not even getting the Sentinels or the Yavanna's Chosen. Because we are going to wait to get even better troops. Like these guys. There we go. And you are already on the move. And Thaur. Yes. Pretty wasteful, but like I said, we're in the last leg, so I don't really have anything to save my money for. Rather than just recruiting and making sure that my kingdom is safe. And Woodland Realm is still holding on here. I'm actually thinking about giving Ererunan to them so they can put more resources into fighting Erebor and Dale. They still hold on to Onazanar, which is great. Yeah, nothing more for me to do here. So let's just end the turn. A dance guild in Galadhrim. We love the dance guild, so of course I'm gonna get one of those. You want me to take Bari Donyonak. You just want me to keep pushing. Greedy, greedy, greedy. But of course, I will. Karas Galadon, you got some Ents. That's awesome. Limhir, just keep getting better troops. Amon Lank, Rosgobel, Dantalad. Bjorn's Halls, Dane's Halls, yeah. Got so many amazing troops trained now. That's absolutely awesome. Your culture now, 70. And you are going to get the artist studio. So let's move these agents as well over to Galadhrim to help with that culture growth. And all of you, I'm not gonna move all of you manually. You know where you're all going. So that works out for me. Construction report. Eidracharn, Ballista Maker. Militia might actually be good here. Border region and whatnot. Do we have any corruption? We have a little bit of corruption, so let's get rid of that. Austin Guile, archery range, marksman range. Rakkabird, guard barracks. Now we want the Valiant Council Hall. And also get some of these. Bursakul. We can't get anything here. You are all finished. All built up. So maybe some artillery. That might be fun. Let's get a catapult. Angsul got the militia garrison. Now we're going for the artist studio for culture. And the military garrison will be useful here as well to decrease... Oh, it's only devastation, no corruption. Then maybe we could get the archery range instead. And go down. Nok-Oraklo. I'm actually thinking about putting some of these to auto build, to be honest. What's our average harvest? So maybe a crop rotation would be worth it, but I'm gonna go for the marksman range. And also get the Lothlórien March Wardens. That's all the construction. We still have 28k left in the bank. And you want me to take Bari Donyonak? Of course you do. So, it looks like they're not gonna move. But if we attack Osul, we are still gonna have to fight them. And if you look at our army, I mean, it's decent. But we also have some really beaten down troops here that I would really like to replace with healthy units.
Follow me.
So can we do that, I wonder? Taj, you're on your way to recruit better troops. Can also get some artillery. Might as well get some sentinels in this region. And now I'm going to take... Mostly have archers over here. But I'm still going to take this entire group. Maybe not the sentinels are actually upgraded. Retrain them. Get some units to defend.
For the light.
And then I will take...
Elves.
You, but not you, and not you. Because you are going to get upgraded. And move you down towards this fort.
Swiftly.
Great stuff. Great stuff. And nothing really more to do here either. Like I said, we're probably going to rush through a lot of our turns here. Train them. And Bjorn's Hall. I mean, units are still free upkeep here, but I will send you over to that fort. So now you are free upkeep as well. That's great. Retrain everything. Don't know why they're not retrained already, like when they are recruited. That feels a bit weird. You keep moving towards Angsul.
Stay alert.
And Dantalad is ironically gonna have like one of the strongest armies, because we are just recruiting here whenever we can, and they're not going anywhere. Aknodion, Edrakan, yes. Limhir already recruiting. Galadhrim already recruiting, and look at the army. A lot of early tier stuff though. Limhir, actually thinking about getting the Marsh Wardens here as well. And Duinberg, Bjorn's Halls, Bramsberg. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Oh, Bergen Galaith. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So let's just save the game and end another turn. Bladesmith's Guild in Angsul. I'm actually going to decline that because I want the dance guilds everywhere. Erebor expands. What have you just taken? Oh, they took Onazanar from the Woodland Realm. Ouch, that's not good. And they also lay siege to us at Gobedrain. Like I said, if they just attack in one turn, I wouldn't be too worried about losing this settlement, actually. Feel pretty safe with that one. Limhir, Dolingvar. Can retrain them right away. Mount Graham got some stuff that we might want to send. I'm going to send all of you towards this fort. And you will keep going down there as well. Okay, anything else fun? Mount Graham, Danta, just a bunch of retrained troops. Construction, oh, this is gonna take a while. Limhir, marksman range. Let's go in, get actually armorer. Get the high tier archers. Aknodion. We will get the practice range here. We have a lot of economic buildings to get as well, actually. But I don't know if our trade here is even that good. Trade is 825. I mean, is it really possible that our trade is that bad? Feels strange. That one is going to give us more trade, but it's not going to give us the buildings income. Maybe we should just keep going for military. What's your farming situation like? Poor harvest, a lot of poor harvest. An inn would actually make us some money. So let's get that. We can also get more spies from the inns. So that's going to help with culture growth and all of that. So we are going to go for that building. And Dornorak. Here we can actually go for the... First of all, the high tier troops, and then the archery range. Broberg got the inn. Army barracks, please. Dantala, great market. Marksman range. And then Bjorn's Hall got the marksman range. Let's get them. And then let's get ourselves a militia garrison, maybe? Do you have any corruption? No. But it still might be good if we're attacked. So let's just get the freaking militia garrison. Dane's Hall's got the catapult maker. Let's go into a way station, because that's going to give us a law bonus as well, to just decrease the risk of getting corruption. And then Mount Celeborn, militia garrison, military. Just do our best to decrease all of the corruption. Archery range here. Mount Graham, marksman range. And Archeleg, army barracks, so let's get them. And then start with the archery range. Militia garrison would actually be good here, because we are losing quite a lot of money. Let's get that instead. Yeah, great. And then we have Galadhrim, which is being sieged. So no problem there. We are not making a lot of money in that settlement. A lot of new family members, and we are number 1 in production and population, number 2 overall, second to Gondor, but Khazad-dûm is still ridiculously rich. I'm actually thinking about doing something that would be a bit fun, like selling Galadhrim to Khazad-dûm for like 30k or something like that. And then they're not going to be able to get troops over there in time, and they don't have any culture, so that's going to be like revolted, or Angmar is going to take it back. Then I can take it back from Angmar, sell it again, and then kind of hollow out Khazad-dûm's economy that way. I think that would be a fun little thing to do. And Haldir, just keep walking, keep walking. Oof. And I'm actually thinking about putting some better troops into his army now as well. But you are free upkeep so far. So I don't really know. I might actually wait with reinforcing his army until we're down at Dantalad. Oh, you're hanging out over there. You're not one of mine. But you got your ass kicked by Erebor, I'm guessing. So that's that. Haldir will keep moving, and we are waiting for reinforcements until we're gonna move on Ostsul. I kind of want to replace the units that are really torn down, and so I shall wait a little bit. And you keep moving to... Oh, right. You will keep moving to... Okay. We'll just need to move you as close as we can. A lot of spies to move. Can you get in? No, you can't. You hang out. And this is the problem, that I can't, like, group up my spies. Keep moving over there, and keep moving over there. I think that's all of the spies. So this will need to be it. We can't get any more troops in Mortarth yet. When we have the Valiant Council Hall and also the good practice ranges, we should be getting some more free upkeep, so we won't lose as much money in this settlement. We are still making a lot of money. We are very close to 50k in army upkeep. But that's because we have taken some units out and whatnot. But soon we are gonna go do some more fighting, and then our army upkeep will decrease. We also found the Dunedain, so I will hang out near Tirduin so we can start giving them stuff. And I'm not gonna, unless you have a ridiculous amount of money. Northern Dunedain. Overall, military, production, territory. Oh, you don't have any money. You are more than bankrupt. So I'm just gonna give you Ostsul once I've taken that one. And then we should be fine in this region. You can start pushing on the northern side. And Atheline, you should be happier. 81% in culture. So now we just need all of the buildings to start getting some more free upkeep here. But first of all, the Builders Guild House. So that's that. I think they are going to attack me in this next turn. So we'll see. Just gonna quick save and end the turn. They did not attack me at Galadhrim. Instead, they just reinforced their troops.
Come and get me.
Just mashed them together. They do have a lot of Iron Crown units. They don't have a general, though. But they also have this reinforcing army. So it's not going to be easy at all to defend that one. I still think we should be able to do it, you know? I would love to feel a little bit more confident about that situation. All of you actually start moving down, and you can take that fort and then keep going down, just to make sure that it's actually ours. Recruitment report, Limhir, Earlstone. Now we starting to have some units not free upkeep, so I'm going to move you into Haldir's army and then keep marching down. It's gonna take so long for him to get there. But let's see. You can still get some high tier troops. Like so. And was there anything else fun? Bursakul got some better units. Litash, Khazad-dûm. The thing is, now that Erebor has taken this region, just please, Woodland Realm, don't attack me. That would be so stupid. Let's actually... Corruption, none. What is your average harvest? Let's get the crop rotation. At least get some better population growth. Go through all of our construction. Karas Galadon, crop rotation. And I'm thinking Ballista Maker. Dorlingvar. Do we really need anything? We don't have any corruption. So Dorlingvar, it's another settlement that we don't really need to build in right now. Actually, we can't grow you either. Okay. Buralji, Merchant's Wharf. And I'm thinking archery range. Duinberg, Ballista Maker. Fieldholt, Marksman range, crop rotation, already gone into that. Bramsburg, military garrison, public baths, might be fun. Get some population growth. Morvatarth, Valiant Council Hall, straight into the army barracks. So then when we are able to build or recruit these units, they will be free upkeep. And finally, Angsul, where we are getting an archery range. Can we train them as well? Great! Things are moving. You're already done. I wonder if they're actually planning on sieging us out. That would suck. Would be fun if Empriemi could come down to help them, but his army isn't really that strong either. They're really worn out. Can we get anything? Yeah, we are actually starting to get better troops at Khazad-dûm. We are going to get some artillery as well that we can just start sending to the western front. Barchleg is already recruiting. Let's start getting the tier 2s as well. And I think that is, yeah, tier 2s here as well. Mortarth. This is actually a pretty rich settlement. That's awesome. Faction announcements. Nothing fun. Except, like, we got kids and whatnot. And they are still just hanging out at Goblin Town. So it's a good idea that we didn't wait, but rather started our long-ass journey. Also thinking about disbanding these units and keep moving units from this settlement into that fort instead. Duinberg. Nope.
Follow me.
No, I think that's might be unnecessary. You keep going up here, and then via that road all the way to Angsul. That's that. I don't think Erebor is going to attack us. That would be stupid. No, let's just not. But it feels weird that Enethauer is so weak in case some shit hits the fan. And we do have room for free upkeep, so I'm actually going to get these troops. And we can get you as well. I mean, the Gurvileg are great. But they are not as numerous, and they run out of ammunition really quickly. So they are really like an assassination unit. Which is different from the Yavanas Chosen, who can hold a line for days. Unless they fight like high-tier dwarves, I guess. We trained them. Rosgobel, yes. Amon Lunk. When can we get the next Hitherbin? In 5 turns. I mean, we have a lot of high-quality troops around. You should also be free upkeep here, so let's get them. Buralji. No. Roberg, no. And Rohan is moving into our territory. Why would you possibly do that? That would be stupid. Okay. And just look at all these Khazad-dûm armies. If we are attacked, we are going to suffer heavily at the hands of those units. But we can just do our best in preparing in case that would happen. So now we moved all of our stuff. Let's end another turn. And Angmar decides to attack. Balance of power is not in my favor at all. 1-2, and we are outnumbered heavily. They have over 4,000 troops. We have not even 1.3. They do also have some cavalry in that army. Some beaten down cavalry in this one. They also have the Dark Blades, of course. Is that 100? Yeah, it's 101, right? It's a healthy unit. Godly. Okay, we're just gonna do the best we can. Hold them forever and ever and ever and ever. And hope that our towers are gonna do a lot of damage. Let's fight this one on the map.
Sweep them away! We must act and halt this turn of events.
So apparently the balance of power is not in our favor. I'm just gonna start the deployment because I'm guessing, do you have any? No, you do not have any siege equipment, so you'll be tired once you run all the way around to this opening here. I'm also very much hoping that our ballista towers are gonna be able to like bring down their siege towers. Or we could do a rampage and just run out and try to disrupt their siege towers and ladders and whatnot. I think I'm gonna do that with the Lórien scouts. While the Hytharbin are actually the captain, so I will want you to hug the square so we don't lose you. And we have one siege tower over here. We don't have a lot of archers at all, actually. Move you down first. Can put you up here. And we'll put you... I mean, they also have ballistas, so they're gonna aim for these sections of the wall. Sorry. Which means that I really should not be having any archers up there. So I'll put you here. And the Berio and Goliath right next to them. So they can just shoot down as much as possible. Like so, and like so. And now we're just gonna clump up everything in front of the gate. The Ents can stand over there. How many of these units are actually? We have 3 of those. You hug the wall. Yavanna's chosen. You will be standing right in front here. Fortunately, we have quite a few of them. And we also have some of these lads that will just try to do their best at holding. And we also have you, which I would very much like to have on a wall. Because I think you should be doing great around there. And you too would need to be at a wall. You stand over there. And where is a good position to put the Galadhrim archer? Maybe we could actually put them up here. And put you right there. I think that would be good. You not fired will right now. Feels like we should have more troops. But we don't. So let's just start the battle, run out with the Lórien scouts and hope that they will be able to do some damage to their siege equipment, like getting them to drop stuff. They're moving over. What? Okay, let's go for the ballista, actually. If they are moving and we are able to kill the ballista unit, then I would be very... Oh, golly. You don't have to shoot yet. Move back. And I'm actually thinking about going for getting them to drop this siege tower. We are going to lose basically all of our Lórien scouts, but I'm fine with that. Did we get them to drop it? Looks like we did. Now let's go for that. Get them to drop those ladders. And hopefully they won't be taking them back up. And now all of you can start shooting, actually. Let's run away with the Lórien scouts.
afraid something
lost
changes
a
in the course of
lot
battle.
of them.
The defeat seems almost certain.
Maybe the towers will be able to... Okay, that siege tower is gone. And it looks like they're going for... Okay, halberdiers, that's good. Through our savages. Oh, that. Go for the Mount Graham Marauders. The cavalry. And it doesn't look like the ballista is actually shooting at all. Or, yeah, they have started to shoot now. What are you shooting at, though? That's what I want to see. Yeah, we lost our scouts. I'm fine with that. You are aiming for this section of the wall, and you're actually killing some of my troops in the process. Run down, please. Aiming for the Bedu and Goliath. You run down, you run up. Please, I mean, the archers are always bugging out. Run down here. Oh, yes, that's one tower down. Perfect for us, actually. So now they won't be using that. Which means that the sentinels won't have to run up there either. And now they're aiming for this section. You run down. Run down. Because that tower is not active either. So it looks like they are mostly going for... Do they have any ladders active? They don't have any ladders active. Okay, so we are just gonna fight our butts off at the opening of the gate. You stand over there. You stand over there. And they're also running back. I guess they are going to get another ram or something like that. You get into position. You... I did tell you to run down, didn't I? You stop shooting because you're having an awful angle. Then right there. Are the Bedu and Goliath getting down? Yes, they are. They're also getting some shots at us, though. Please, run! Why are you so hell-bent on dying? I don't get it. So just stand close, activate the towers. We've killed 8%, lost 4, though. Because their ballista has actually been pretty gosh darn efficient. And my archers are not running down. Everyone can hold... Come on, Bedu and Goliath. You're supposed to be the elites. And you still don't even know how to get down from a wall. There we go. Okay, our ballista towers are gonna have an absolute field day here. And we are... Okay, we actually broke one of the rams. Just stand there. Just activate the towers. So far we've still killed 8% because I guess the ballista or the ballistas are aiming at the ram. And if we were able to destroy that one as well, then we will have won this battle. But they are starting to aim the ballista at the wall sections. Hopefully they've wasted a lot of their ammunition, so they won't be able to bring it down. Ooh, that's not a fun sound. You get over here. And I'm thinking about sending... You can get over here. And now they're starting to go to work on the gate. So they will be able to bring it down. Which means that we will have to fight right here. All of you. Sans these units. You run over here. And all of you in guard mode. And now we're going to get into a solid position with these archers instead. So they will be able to get some good shots off. The ballista is hopefully out of ammunition soon. So then we can put the Bedu and Goliath like right up. Oh, golly, they actually broke one of my towers. Ouch. That's not good. Yep, now they're through the gate. Move the Bedu and Goliath up. And I will be needing you over here as well. And now it's just good old-fashioned fighting here. How much ammunition does this ballista have? Golly. Okay, now you run up here, where you should be able to shoot. And now it's just good old-fashioned grunt work. And they are probably going to try to push through our units. You can start shooting here at the halberdiers. And now we can slow the pace down a little bit. We've lost 4%, killed 12. And their ballista keeps shooting because they have what seems like infinite ammunition. We also have the Ents, of course, that we can send in, and that we will send in eventually. There we go. Captain gone. So now we're gonna get some routes here, which means that we might want the Hitherbin to be ready to charge them down, but they are sending their reinforcements out on both sides. Let's actually try to send out the Hitherbin. And you are in a position now where you can start shooting. And infinite ammunition on that ballista. Both of you just keep shooting down at this blob, and the Galadhrim archers are doing that as well. We are going to get some friendly fire here, and they are just pushing through. So this is actually causing a lot of casualties on our side, which seems a bit counterintuitive or ironic, but that's just the way it is. And the Therbin run out and get around the side here. So far, we have lost 14, killed 28. We have very high quality troops, and they are starting to break. And the Therbin will be able to cut a lot of them down. To make sure that we take prisoners, and that the units can rest up a little bit. Maybe you can go for the ballista first, actually. We recaptured the gate. Come on, Hitherbin. Go after them, actually. And let's increase the speed a little bit. And just make sure that we capture as many as possible. Maybe we don't really need to get them. Let's go after the bigger groups of infantry instead. This is just beautiful. Go after them. Go after them. Starting to come back as well. That's not good. But we'll just take as many prisoners as we can while we can. Now we go after those halberdiers because they are scary if they decide to come back. So far, 500 prisoners taken. The Therbin are gonna get a lot of experience out of this. Come on. There we go. Don't really like the logic in which they are running after the routed troops, but we are vacuuming up quite a bit. And now a lot of their troops are starting to return, which means that we will have even more opportunities to capture them. Now, the rest of, or their reinforcing army is starting to come in as well. Almost 600 prisoners taken. Yep, and now we are back to fighting here. And you can start shooting, you start shooting, and they are basically breaking right away. Prisoners, prisoners, prisoners. Is there any bigger blob that we can go after, I wonder? 11 left, and then... Yep, another captain dead. Go after these troops now. Oh, just completely vacuuming up everything here. Come on. What are you doing? I think we're gonna get well over 1,000 prisoners, hopefully. Go after the thralls, might be good. They are pretty numerous, it looks like.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes
yep, 70% lost of the total. And we've lost 30%, so we have lost quite a lot of troops. But remember, we don't even have a general. And still we are able to do all of this. Let's see. Just a bunch of smaller groups around now. Let's go for the ballista unit. Make sure that we wipe them out.
Only half the enemy force
and then just keep running after and taking more prisoners. You should break much easier than you actually did. And yeah, they are very tired, the Hitharbin. It's, I mean, it's hard cardio running after broken troops. Go after the Rudar pikemen next. And yeah, only some small groups running around. So no worries there. Go after them. Gaboosh. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna... Oh, we find another one. Building capture, building lost, building capture, yeah. Enemy general fallen and whatnot. Yeah. Now, go after... That seems to be one unit as it's running around. 93% gone, below the horn. Because it's cool. Yeah, then we are still just absolutely wrecking them. Great stuff. Great stuff. 95 total. Now we can try to capture this group. I continue the battle and just capture as many as possible. And I actually think that it was a good choice sending out the Lórien scouts to try to disrupt as much as possible of the siege equipment. Anything left? 12. And what are you? Yeah, let's go after them. We should be good with having both of the armies wiped out. But I just want to make sure and look at all the experience the Therbin has gotten. Amazing. Amazing. Come on. I know you're tired, but you're just cutting down routing troops right now. And that's not that hard on the cardio. There we go. And I mean, so small groups right now, so I'm just gonna exit this one and hopefully we've killed enough. 98, exit the battle. 94, so this one is wiped out, and so is this. Most glorious victory. Indeed, we took 1,000 prisoners on the dot. Perfect planning. But most importantly, we've wiped out over 4,000 Angmarim troops. Only lost 444 elves in the process. MVPs of this one, 421 on the Beru and Goliath, 325 on the Lothlórien Marsh Wardens, and I want to check the Galadhrim archers. 118, yeah, they did not do as well as the Beru and Goliath and the Marsh Wardens, but still, a massive work here. The Therbin got 4 points of experience. That's awesome. Gobodrain is safe for now. Almost 6.5k if you were to ransom them, but no. I'd rather just execute them. That's one way to make sure they won't come back. And yes, they are sieging Osul, or the old guard tower of Amonsul, I guess.
We must defend these lands.
And they don't even need a ram, so they could attack me right away here. And they are. Balance of power is perfectly 1-to-1. We are just lightly outnumbered. They have 2 generals, one of them being very, very experienced. Actually more experienced than Orofin, Lord Saradok the Aggressive. This is gonna be fun, I hope. So let's fight the battle on the map.
Fight to the end.
This map, I love defending actually. Not so much attacking, but defending. And why is because they need to run up a long ass hill. So it's kind of like defending Amon Lank, seeing as they will be exhausted most likely once they reach us. So we are gonna have a big ass blob here, I guess, or maybe even down here. I don't want to be too vulnerable towards their archers. And I forgot to check if they actually have no siege equipment or any artillery, I mean. So I think this is gonna be fun. We also have a bunch of archers that I'm going to put on this little ridge right here. So they will just be hammering down on them. Ballista, don't really know where to put you. Maybe somewhere up here as well. Let's wait, put you there for now. All the melee troops, we actually have quite a few. We'll put there, and it's gonna be early tier first. aided by Yavanna's Chosen. We have a bunch of sentinels that we're gonna use, and I will try not to use the Galadhrim units. You can hug the square. I think that's a good choice for you. All the missile troops. The Gurvileg we will use later. And then all of you lads will be standing up over there. So, let's start putting you into position, and it's a bit wonky, but that's the way it is. Move you up, move you up. And just let them use all of their ammunition, and then we're gonna send out these archers as well. We do not have any abilities, but we can blow the horn because it's cool. Actually thinking about putting the March Wardens somewhere up here as well, because they have such a long way to go. And I don't know if these archers have... Oh, they actually do have the range to already start shooting. Perfect. Yeah, I think these guys are gonna get a lot of kills. I hope so, at least. All of you, fire at will. And where are you planning on going? Oh, you can go up this side as well? Still not gonna help you, you know. You still need to walk under a hail of arrows. Yep. They will just be shooting. And the cavalry is actually pretty quick. Let's focus on the warg skirmishers. They are running, so they will still probably be pretty tired once they get here. Let's get the March Wardens. Let's put them like here or something like that. And then I'm going to move you lads over here. Okay, you can start shooting at the warriors now. Just shoot at the infantry troops. Yeah, and it looks like a lot of them are doing these really wonky shots. You can shoot at the skirmishers. And the infantry is moving forward. This might not be as beautiful as I would have wanted it, but still think it's going to be just fine. Warg skirmishers are, of course, going to get some kills on us. You run up and try to intercept the skirmishers, and a lot of these wonky ass shots. Can we get our units into like closer to the ledge maybe? Yeah, I'm not too worried about this actually. Sure, the archers are gonna sustain some casualties, but it's fine. You move up. And you move up as well. And you can start shooting at the longbowmen now instead. All of them are actually starting to move around. So now we are gonna do this, I think. See if we can shoot over each other. Maybe we can't. But these archers that are worn down the most can start moving back. We are actually sustaining quite a bit of casualties from their longbowmen. But we will be fighting them down here. Maybe we should like stand over here instead, but I think this is more fun. Can we get you? This is actually a bit wonky. Let's put you... We can't put you in a good position here. Good enough, I guess. You can stand over here, and you will shoot some of these wonky ass shots, but that's fine. You move back as well. And then we're just gonna have the infantry hold this line. Like so. And like so. And like so. I'm also thinking about if the ballista would be able to do a good job here. You turn around and start shooting. And you start shooting. And you will be able to start shooting soon as well. Now we're getting a lot of these howitzer shots, arcing shots that I'm not a big fan of. They are eager still. Let's blow the horn. And when the March Wardens are out of ammunition, I will just replace them with a general. And you will be in guard mode. You can even be in shield mode. Or shield wall mode. And they will be fighting uphill, which I don't think should be good for them. Shoot, and shoot, and shoot. Yeah, and now this is what the battle is going to look like for quite some time. I'm sorry for all the weird angles. You get into a better position. And then you can still fire at will. Or rather at the back. At the Rudar pikemen, for example. Great. I wonder if we can be sneaky enough to put... I think they are too numerous. Maybe we can put the general here. And they will be able to get some good shots off. Or he will be able to get some good shots off. A lot of them have stopped shooting. I don't really know why. Put you over here instead. So far, we have lost 4% but killed 13. Not really as good as I would have wanted it to be. But they are just walking into our lines. And they will be cut down. They are trying to just bulldoze their way through. And we know that that's going to cause some casualties on our sides. And they also have a lot of troops just running around this side. Orcs. Like half their army is walking around. But they are the aggressors. So, I mean, the battle timer is on our side here. Yeah. Some are able to shoot pretty decent shots, but a lot of the arcing ones. And now you can start shooting at the longbowmen down there. Might want to start sending forward the guards, the Galadhrim guards. You can start walking down here. Or rather, maybe start sending some of these lads down. Just to reinforce the line that they are starting to just push through. Oh, actually, they're starting to get up on the side. You attack them. Where are you going right now? Guard mode. And just keep shooting. 8% dead, 27% killed. Yeah, they are starting to run around our sides. This is not good at all. You are still fresh. Let's have you run to attack the left side of our wall that is starting to falter. Maybe you can shoot at them. I still won't send up like the Gurvileg or any of the Galadhrim guards, because I think we should be able to do this without them. Increase the speed just a smidge, and they should still be tired. So when the sentinels come down, they should be very sad about that. We should also have some dark blades around here. But maybe that's the general that's running around here. That's one general, the Witch Knights. And these are the... Yeah, no, these are the Witch Knights. Oh, we don't get any Dark Blades. Just two groups of Witch Knights. Okay. And now the Sentinels are coming in to help the front line as well. Just cut them down. 13% lost. 43% killed. They're just running for us right now. But the Sentinels should be able to do this, no problem. And you can keep shooting at the longbowmen, so can you. Blow the horn. They're still just trying to run through us. That's not a good strategy, especially not when you're already exhausted. Come on.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
And now they're coming back. So, slow down the pace a smidge. And let's send you up to deal with the longbowmen. And the archers can now start aiming for these units. Oh, you're actually out of ammunition, so let's run you back. And you are almost out of ammunition as well. You can start shooting at them. You're out of ammunition. Oh, wonky map. You can run back. And you get into a good position here to shoot at their reinforcing army. And both of the sentinels that are down here, you and you, can start going for the longbowmen as well. You can stand up like so. And start shooting. You aim at the marauders, please. This is going to be a long battle, actually, since they divided up their troops. And if possible, maybe we should be aiming for the Witch Knights instead, but... And I would also love to know if we can put the ballista here without it dealing too much friendly fire. Okay, start running through here. Locking up more of their units in combat. There we go. And now we can start cutting them. You have a lot of infantry left. Of high tier infantry left. You are out of ammunition. Let's run you back. And I don't know if there's... I mean, if we put the ballista here, and that's actually able to shoot through the wall, then that would be sweet. Something like so, maybe. Nope, you don't want to walk. Like so. Come on, bud. Like so. Okay, and now the next leg of the battle is gonna go on down here. Yavanna's chosen. Oh, you have suffered a lot of casualties. You're still just running through with your wargs. Brave, but dumb. And now, let's see. If you can find the Witch Knights. There we go. And you also shoot at the Witch Knights. And the infantry down here will just keep on doing their thing. Yeah. Longbowmen are sturdy folk. Golly. Yavanna's chosen back here. And you back here as well. Form another line. The warders can just keep doing their thing. You can blow the horn again. So far we have lost 16%, killed 63. But now comes the scarier troops. Get into a new position. You can stop shooting, and so can you. Position and position. And then start shooting from there instead. Now the ballista, I want to see if you can actually shoot at anything down here now. I'm gonna do the flaming shot so we see where they're actually shooting. Where you're gonna go. We might actually... Yes, we have more sentinels to send forward. So you will get ready. Also thinking about just sending the Bjorning Axemen to their death, basically. Both of you start shooting at the Huskarls now. Actually, keep shooting at the Witch Knights. Yeah, chaotic down here. Tired, very tired. Yeah, my sentinels are exhausted. So let's start walking. Maybe start walking them back, see if they can get some more. No, let's just have them keep fighting down here. We lost 16%, killed 65. And these sentinels are good. I mean, they are already tired, but they can be used to, like, make their units more tired. Ballista. You are not able to shoot, are you? What if we put you at fire at will? What happens then? Still not shooting, huh? Some arcing shots here as well. You start moving down, then behind the Yavanna's Chosen, while the 83 or 82, 81, etc. will be holding down here. You can stop the guard mode and keep just wearing them out, make them more tired. Because we will be getting more reinforcements down to this portion of the map eventually. You are soon out of ammunition. Blow the horn again. And keep shooting at the Witch Knights, please. Could actually be aiming right here at this blob. And we might want to start consider another line to defend here. Because the ballista... Are you even shooting? No, you're not. Let's put the ballista down back here. And I will still be sending in the rest of the sentinels before... Still very tired. Before they... before we use the Galadhrim guards. Yeah, they're still just walking through. And now they're running through. Golly. So, more sentinels. I'm guessing that I will need you down here to start walking. Like so. This is a long-ass battle. 6 times speed, yeah. Now they're just wiping out the last of my warders and sentinels. Now they're just walking into the next line. And we are very much running out of ammunition.
We bring swords from Lórien. Remove them.
Attack the Witch Knights. Oh, the Witch Knights are coming through. I don't like that. But they are just running into Archer. Okay. What the damn hell?
There's very much in our
You can go after the Witch Knights then.
be ours.
Killing them one at a time. That works for me. He's just so confused right now. Where am I gonna go? Damn. I've lost my friends. Indeed you have. Indeed you have. And now all of our sentinels are used in combat. 92. I do want to kill both of their generals as well. Oh, just look at this. Thralls, okay. Only thralls. Start raining down some arrows. Oh, is everyone dead? Wipe them really quickly. I thought it would be a lot more difficult, but no. But we still have the generals to kill, and I'm guessing that they are surrounded somewhere in the midst of all this. Nope. Witch Knights. Oh no. They're trying to send the general away, but we need to kill that bugger. All of you go for that general. Should be just the 2 generals left to kill now, and those longbowmen. One there. It's taking a while. There we go. One dead. And there, both of them are dead. Go after the archers. Lost a third of our army, but killed 2 generals. We can end this battle right away, actually. Indeed, 0 soldiers remaining. And we lost almost 400 elves. But, unfortunately, I think a lot of them were Yavanna's Chosen. But also, one group of sentinels are gone. And also the warders, unless they healed a bunch of dudes. Where are they? Lórien warders. Yeah, we actually healed 54 of them. That works. We healed quite a few. Didn't lose as much in friendly fire as we could have, but 7... Oh, inflicted, right. I thought 7 casualties inflicted? No. MVPs, of course, Yavanna's Chosen, as usual. They are actually worth the investment here. Although they are just tier 2, they are usually so dependable. And they are the MVPs, of course, in this one. The Battle of the Weather Hills. Or Weathertop. And do we want to ransom 1 general? We do not. We do not. Now, we are going to lay siege to Osul right away, actually. And we have one at Galadhrim, so we can move all of the spies in there to jack up the culture like crazy. And you in there as well. Anyone left that we haven't sent spy-wise? Nope. You... Oh, right. We're already working on that. You join up with them. And then keep going down here. Although, once we've taken Osul, we're just gonna give it away right away, basically. Maybe you should go over to Atheline instead. We are gonna need that catapult, though. But it's gonna take a lot of turns before we're down there. But still, might be a good idea. So keep moving down. And you will move out right away and lay siege to Osul. Get some rams, get some ladders. And we will want to use the ballista to break down the towers. So I don't want to use that one to destroy the gate, because I'm guessing that these guys will be hugging the gate like crazy. They also have a general in there, Lothlórien. Recruitment report. And Limhir, Ostingail. Has some good stuff that will keep standing there. Burial G. More units that are free upkeep. Doesn't hurt. We are recruiting a lot, but like I said, last leg. Now we can just splurge. Logarth. Right, I mean, we don't really need all of these troops over here. I'm also thinking about starting to disband. Yeah, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to disband you. I'm going to disband you. Instead, I'm going to get you. Can also retrain some stuff. And I will get myself a great art gallery, because that will also give us more tradable goods, and that's good for us and the economy. Ooh, what the damn hell? Bombur. What are you doing? I mean, if they attack this unit and they draw us in, that's not going to be good for us. Bramsberg, keep getting stuff. And they are free upkeep, so that works. Get more Yavanna's Chosen. Yavanna's Chosen. Anyone that's not free upkeep can move into that fort. Like you, for example. Into the fort. Good. Also have some trash there that I don't really need. Okay, just... We recruited a bunch of stuff and retrained a bunch. That works. You can actually start moving over to Atheline, so we can send you into, like, Dai or something. And now, Haldit is finally on the right side of the Anduin River. So keep moving down via Aknodion. It's gonna take so long for him to get to where he needs to be. So very long. Right, let's just go through our messages. Construction. Erwi, marksman range. So we will be getting these lads. And also some Yavanna's Chosen. And we can also get a blacksmith. A Drakkar militia garrison. Let's go for the way station. Lower bonuses. We don't have any corruption. So we don't really need that. Art gallery would still be good. Tradable goods. Let's actually go for the population growth instead. And Rosgobel, great market. And then I would like... First of all, let's get some more of these units. Then I would like a merchant's order. Sture finally got upgraded. Finally. Get the fairground first. Aided and a Thou. Got that. Valiant Council Hall, please. Logarth. Crop rotation. And we've already started with the great art gallery there. Dane's halls. I mean, we might actually need a military garrison here. In case shit hits the fan. Then we just have military garrison here. Can't even afford to get anything else. Litash. Armorer would be good when we can afford that. Atheline. Oh, we do actually have a lot of things we need to get here. Let's start with the Hall of Culture. Like so. And you should also be repairing some... Come on. There we go. repair that. Oh, we could actually afford that right away. Perfect. So now I'm thinking that at least the healthier troops in this army could be moving towards Galadhrim. And if we move you out, they're not pissed. We are losing quite a lot of money not having you there.
Follow me.
But we will move you along with some of our better units.
My lord. Elven warriors.
Might as well bring the trash as well.
Elves. Elven warriors.
Like so.
Come on. This is the way.
And just leave some units that hopefully can be retrained soon. And then you can get moving. First of all, feels like go down here.
Over here, elves.
Get some visibility.
We will need that.
And then start going towards Galadhrim. So we finally have a general in Galadhrim. Great. And Atheline, you're still doing stuff. The turn report. Yeah, we are well over 50k in army upkeep right now, but we are still making money. So I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine. Can't retrain them quite yet, so let's actually do that and that. Good. Khazad-dûm can start training high quality stuff, so of course I will, that we can send to the front lines. You can't quite yet. You cannot quite yet either. Morvatarth will soon. Okay, so that works.
Follow me.
You will still be going this way. No, that's not where I wanted you to go. Here.
Like the
Here.
wind. Onward.
Actually, no. I don't care if he's free upkeep for another turn. Go via Rakjaberg, and then you will be holding Angsul.
Elves.
Perfect, and we are laying siege to Ossul right now as well, so let's end the turn. Nothing happened there. Great for us, and it's summertime, at least in this part of the world. So let's go down, keep moving Haldir,
Over here, elves. Stay alert. Come, my
and thinking about sending some more Galadhrim units in this army, but I think I'm gonna use the ones that we have in like Dantalad or somewhere along those lines. We have started a bunch of buildings, so let's... Marksman range would be fun here, so we can get the best troops. We really should at this point in the game. Aknodion. Practice range. Okay, actually, let's just go through the messages instead. Recruitment report. Edrachan. Yes, got a lot of good troops. Can also retrain you right away. Eorlstone got the Berjo and Galaith. And we can retrain them right away as well. Khazad-dûm got the Ballista. So now we are actually starting to get some pretty fun stuff here that we can send west. Marksman range. Yes. Logo. Oh, then it's just a bunch of retrained troops. Okay. Not a bunch, but some. Construction. Aknodion already started building there. Donorhak already started building there. Austin Guile. Yes. And blacksmith. Soon we are gonna need to start focusing on economy again, but I'm having too much fun recruiting to do that just now. Duinberg. Yeah, let's get the catapult. Why not? Do we have something we could retrain there? No. Okay, and Bursaltis, army barracks. Yes, please. And archery range. Bjorn's Hall. Got the militia garrison. Now, let's go for some more military here, I think. Or the Merchant's Wharf, maybe? Yeah, that's cheap. Let's get that. Try to balance it out a little bit. Yes. And practice range. What's your poor harvest? We have poor harvest everywhere. I do not know why. I don't know if it's because we only have, like, the cheaper buildings, or if it's that the territory is very bad for harvesting. I don't know. Khazad-dûm, archery range. Yep, already started that. Barchaleg. Got the militia garrison. We don't have that much money left. I think a public fountain would be fun to get here, actually. Make them a bit healthier. But no. Actually, yes. I wanted to go for the archery range, but let's just get for the... No, yeah, let's go for the archery range. Let's do that. And then we have Nokorek Law. And train some stuff. Can also queue them up. Like so. And Galadhrim got repaired. Can get a practice range. Beautiful. I would also really like to start retraining some of these troops. Great. So that's all the buildings we needed to get done. Haldir. Still walking. Still walking. And they didn't sally out at Ostsul. I would very much like to see what troops they get. You keep moving down. If we can get just more artillery in this army and send out some of the weaker ones and replace them, like you, for example, can move back there, and then replace them with artillery and heavy hitters. I think that would be a good idea. And soon I want to move out from Athelin as well. We do have a quest. So what happens if we have so much archers in this army? We don't really have anything else but a bunch of archers here as well. I think we are going to send these units to Athelin. And we are also going to send even more archers and some artillery to Athelin. You are going over. Okay, eventually we'll have some infantry and something that can move out of there. That's great. And we still have how many turns left? 11 until we need to take Baridonionak. No worries there. No worries there. Morvatarth still just holding strong, doing their thing, with Celeborn costing us a bunch of money. But so far, that's not really an issue for us. We are also broke. We can't do anything. Okay, what are you doing there, Bombur? Do we actually need to prepare for a war against Erebor?
Elven warriors.
Oof.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, this is gonna cost us a bunch as well, but let's just move you over to Rakkaberg in case. Erebor would be so dumb if they were to attack us now. But even worse would be that we would also, like, be drawn into a war against Khazad-dûm. So maybe I should keep this general in Bjorn's halls in case we need to start moving out. I do not feel safe here at all, actually. We are spending so much money on recruitment just because we don't know what's gonna happen, basically. And that's where we're gonna leave it today, I think. I mean, we could move out from Bursakul and Mount Celeborn and the Earlstone. We do have troops in this region, but I would much rather they just piss off, fight the Woodland Realm, and don't attack us and draw us into conflict with Khazad-dûm, because look at this. Ugh. And we will not be able to hold this against even one of these armies, because so many are tier 1s. Actually thinking about doing like some of this. Move you down to Limhir and move like Gurdinen up to the fort. I think that's a fair trade. You still have a bunch of free upkeep troops, but a lot of them are early tier scrappers. Start queuing up some more of those. And Eidracharn. I'm actually thinking about just starting to move these troops up. Rohan pissed off. So, let's see. Yeah, let's move you towards Limhir. And just prepare. Because I do not feel safe with this. And I don't feel safe with this. Because when the dominoes start falling, they will start falling quickly. I just hope that Haldir will be able to make it down in time. Before we are just freaking wiped out. And yes, that's where we can actually, let's retrain you. Okay, now we need to wrap it up for this time. So we have actually we took Galadhrim, we did that. We are laying siege to Ossul, and that's basically all the action that went along here. Apart from that, it's just a whole bunch of maintenance, recruiting a bunch of stuff, moving troops here and there. And I'm still just hoping that we won't have to fight Khazad-dûm. I mean, we do have armies that we can send from the eastern front, but that would leave us open to Dorwinion. And we do know that if our allies start fighting, yeah, then we don't really have a good position. We will just need to live with whatever happens, I guess, and just keep moving Haldir south. And that's a wrap up. In the next episode, we are going to take Osul. We will start giving that to the Dunedain and start pushing a little bit more west. But also, I'm thinking about putting more units on this front. So if shit turns sideways, we can start by taking Cameth Bryn and move to Goblin Town and whatnot. So we at least cut them off here. And then this is going to be where a lot of bad things are going to happen. If Erebor attacks us here, because then Khazad-dûm will side with Erebor because dwarfs. Yeah. But let's hope they don't. Let's hope that we can all just live happily ever after and let Haldir move down and destroy the gosh darn ring. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.